Many of you have probably heard about underground tunnels, things like DUMBs. And the question is, have you heard about UV lights? Does anyone know what I mean when I say UV lights? There are locations in the United States with UV lights. Right, until a few hours ago, I didn't know either, till I received information from someone I'd been corresponding with on another platform. I'm just going to read you the messages. I'll put up some images. I won't be able to tell you all of it because some of it is so far out there. I'll see how you handle this lot. First of all, he had seen my video on the weird blob in Minnesota, and he sends me a map. And he says, the pin is Wendigo sightings. Never heard of these until like minutes ago, and I look up. These are artist renderings. Folklore, creature, Skinwalker Ranch type stuff, right? And he says the black lines are tunnels to the military underground DUMBs. The red line is a submarine line. And he tells me a little bit more about his job. So I go, how are the submarines? I don't get it. And he goes, submarines have access throughout the entire interior of the US. And I go, how deep are the tunnels? Because you know I follow earthquakes, and I have noticed a lot of earthquakes at 10 kilometers, 5 kilometers. And he goes, I have extensive maps of the world with military DUMBs, tunnels, and inner earth access points and power reactors. Everything is at 10K. And I ask, how can they build these? Surely it's cooking hot down there, which it is. I mean, it's crazy hot down there. These are huge, as big as a large city, and operated with nuclear power. Give me a location if you're interested, and I'll send it. So I'm in LA. I'm like, hey, Los Angeles. So he sends me this. Hide, I've got it all on my phone messages. And he says the blue pins are underground DUMBs, and the purple are UV lights. UV lights. Naturally, I ask, what are UV lights? You may want to sit down for this part. There is UV spectrum that allows cloaked figures to be seen. If UV lights are present, that means these areas are active with genetically modified experiments that have escaped and are hiding from the underground facilities where they were created. There is way more, but I'm going to just say I immediately went, assuming this was nonsense, and I start researching UV lights. How could these be used with genetic modification? It turns out UV lights are used with genetic modification. Wouldn't you know, it turns out we've been making things fluorescent since 1986. But I'm sure it would never be used on humans. They have these fluorescent proteins that fluoresce under black light. Yeah, you're probably where my head is. He says, way more. Let me see how you handle this, and I'm game to share more. I'll see you in the comments. Take care.